here to give you collective energy readings and live donation readings tonight, this Sunday. I hope all is well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section and let me know if the reading resonates with you. All right, we're just getting started. If you want a live donation reading, please follow the pinned comments below. All right. So, the downloaded messages, they can't give you what they don't have. So, just attract. You don't need to chase. Just align with those that have mutual respect and love and honor for you. And like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Okay? Okay. All right, we're about to get started. I hope everybody is doing great. Started that already. Alright, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What they need to know about folks that can't give what they don't get, but the one that can, will. Tell me more, Spirit. So we can seek out information that will help you. I guess. No, I don't mean to say that. I don't know why I keep saying I guess. Sometimes we just don't be asking the right people. So seek out information that will help you. Tell me more, Spirit. A wish will not be granted. So in the past energy, okay. So in the past energy, I feel like somebody did not seek out the information that will help them. Or whatever they thought wasn't the right thing. Because now it's current energy is a wish will not be granted. You know, sometimes sorry, I dropped the card. 1 second. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That's in a hidden energy. Oops. Yeah, I gotta tell y'all what I'm hearing right now. Danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, challenging lessons. Somebody might be gambling, putting their lifestyle in risk because of the choices that they're making with their money. Gambling with their future. Peace, sis. Hey. Yeah, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I heard, and then I'll do the bottom of the day. What I heard was some people want to, Spirit said, come to their own conclusion. Some people will connect with you to fix another problem. And there's an unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and a wish will not be granted. So that is specific to triangulation. When somebody wants you, like almost like a destiny swap type of energy. Like somebody wants someone else to mirror you, be more like you. But that's not the answer. That will not solve the problem. That's what I got. Sometimes it's like that. Like they you know how, for example, I put it to you like celebrity wise. Cardi B and what's his name? Offset. Offset's girls. All the girls that he gets with have some type of Cardi B attribute physically. I don't know what they are like as persons, but they all look similar to her, have similar look, or wear the similar type of clothes. But they don't look much different. They look like, copycats, drones, something like that. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. It's like somebody wants to imprint you onto somebody else. whether it's your physicality or your personality or something or your mentality. They want to imprint you onto someone else. And Spirit said that wish will not come true. And that is an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. That's breaking bridges. They may be breaking bridges with you to do that. So there's definitely triangulation here. The help that they should have sought in the past energy is not what they actually did. So I feel like somebody took, either they took bad advice or they chose to go their own way. All right. Yes, Kim and Kanye. Yep. Yep. And then dogs getting together with friends. Yeah, and this person will get together with you, learn a little bit about you, and then again go to imprint on somebody else. Who else does that? Timberland did that with Aaliyah. All the women that Timberland was known to date mostly all looked like a version of Aaliyah in some way, even his ex-wife. Or I don't know if she's ex or current, but whatever. All the women, including a wife. Um, So, to say that somebody has a type, you are their type. And even their karmics, even if the karmic, I'm telling you, the karmic is nothing like you, they still want the karmic to have that essence of you in some kind of way. So this person will take what they know from you to imprint onto somebody else. But Spirit said that ain't it. That is not the answer. That's not the solution. And that will not fix whatever they got going on. All right. Tell me more. Yeah. Because Kanye did that to Kim or whatever, that wife that he married after Kim. He tried to imprint Kim onto her, tried to make her into Kim in many ways with his fashion choices with her. Like he tried to like 3.0 her type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really make her the one. And I feel like no matter who this is that the person is dealing with, they want some essence of you within that person. So therefore, you showed this person another side of you, or a side of you that everybody doesn't get to see. It's special, it's precious to them, but they still have their other connections that they will not probably release or let go, or they have some inhibitions that they cannot regulate. Like this person does not master control of their being, right? So they might master control of their emotions in that they could be cold and detached at times, but this is, and that's just for control, right? Egotistical and control of others, but they don't have impulse control for themselves. So this is the type of person that would try to imprint others on you. Tell me more about seeking out information that will help them. You ever had somebody imprint on you? Yeah, romance was in the air. Yeah, so they took that love, the kindness, the understanding, the empathy that you have, and they tried to project this onto somebody else. Either it was the way that they treated them, or they used what you did as a weapon against somebody to kind of make them do something, Kind of like somebody using somebody else to make them jealous of you. Like, yeah, so the collective did such and such for me, or the collective used to be like this to me. So that person would get their act right, but it don't last. That never lasts. That's why it says broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. They, no matter how much they want that other person to be you, it ain't gonna ever happen. Tell me more, Spirit. Ever. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time. Welcome. If not, welcome back, and thank you for coming. Tell me more, Spirit. Kitana. Girl. Saw you in my car's drop. How you doing? How are you? Let me pick these suckers up. But yeah, they don't, folks just don't know. They don't know. Oops, tell me more, Spirit. All right, come on now. All right, we got, yeah, stubborn and aggressive person. I feel like ooh, sorry. I feel like this person tried to soften somebody up. You may be in your divine feminine Empress energy, and this person is trying to get somebody else to change. And they might even be, your person could be even stubborn and aggressive, but they might be trying to force a change on somebody. But it's also it's a manipulation type of thing. They may not realize they manipulating somebody. They think they just want to get their needs met, and it's harmful though. So whether they think it is or not, it's still harmful. Tell me more, spirit. Recognition and reward for merit. Yeah, great personal. So this person, I feel like they want to be recognized. They want somebody's attention. I also feel like they want yours, but it could be also somebody else's. Tell me more. That's the source says. Sunrise, new creative, new ventures, fresh start. That's the challenge and the lesson. Yeah, somebody got impulse control, right? Because for a sunrise to be in the challenge and the lesson, this person is trying to get a new idea, a new venture, a fresh start in some way. Um, but they can't. Dangers. This person takes risks and chances, but they don't do their due diligence. Okay, so now I'm gonna go off to say whether this is a relationship or not. In particular, this person has business ideas, right? But they don't have the right minds to bounce off of these ideas with, right? Whoever they surround themselves with will either ask them for favors or ask them for investment because they have a creative idea and a new venture, or they don't advise this person well, and this person takes unnecessary or dangerous risks because they don't have that common sense, because they're not aligned with your abundant mind. Okay, you may be like somebody's lucky charm, just that things go well because of who you are, either who you're connected to or what you think about and how you see the world and how you advise people or how you support people, right? Something about your essence is a fresh start, is sunshine, is blessings, right? But for it to be in a challenge and lessons, they don't have that with you. And it says dangers, especially in money matters, which means they don't make the best decisions with money. So no matter how many creative ideas that they have, it will never fruit well without your essence. Not to say that this person can never be successful, only until they learn their lessons. But they could be successful in a present moment with you, right? Because two minds are better than one. And I feel like this person may surround themselves with people that encourage them to take bad risks. Tell me more, Spirit. And then we got affairs with your family. So this might be a family issue. But there's an unsuccessful outcome to the problem. So, all right. Whoever this person is, challenge and lesson. Oh no, announcements are overall energy. Um, damn. Whoever your person is, these challenges they got root from their family. Okay, they start there. They have everything to do with their family. Um, they are stubborn, maybe even very arrogant and aggressive. This person wants recognition and reward because they feel like they have. Spirit said this person feels like they have been persevering through a lot because the valley is here. And they feel like that's going to give them success, but it's not enough. You know, a lot of people can have a lot of strengths, but sometimes you lack a something you need. Either you need to do your due diligence so you can acquire it, or there are some people in your life that already have it and you partner with them, right? Like, for example, if I was to open, I just wanted to open a computer consulting business because I wanted to solve a problem, right? But the problem is, I'm not a computer consultant. I don't have the knowledge and expertise. I just want to answer the problem, which is what most businesses are suited for. But then, let's say my partner or a good friend, take it how it resonate, has that expertise, can direct people, just doesn't have, I don't know, the support that I would have to make it happen. But the two combined, right, blow up together. They could blow it up and make all kinds of bread together. But separate, they both would struggle with that particular idea, right? It's not that you can't go off and do other things and make money, but that person has a talent that does not have the platform to launch it. Now, I also feel like this person is possibly surrounded by those that would encourage them to not either use their talents and skills or sabotages their talents and skills. And something about them, they know they don't have what you have, but they want to project that onto the people that they're around because this person is stubborn. This person is stubborn. And this is affairs with the family, so this could be them trying to imprint you onto their family members. Like, why can't you be more like so and so? You know, why can't you do da 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 da? Your person got an identity issue. Also heard that too. Your person has an identity issue. Um, this is a little off track, but I feel like this pertains to the reading, so I'm going to tell you what Spirit is telling me right now. So there is somebody within the sound of my voice, whether you see this during the live or after, somebody going to resonate. There is somebody who just doesn't know who they are. Okay, so they make a lot of bad decisions. This is somebody, like, if they were, and I gotta go off track just to bring it back to understanding the personality type I'm describing. But this person is a chameleon, a survival chameleon. They would pretend to be something they're not to get along with people, right? And then they also have, like, it because it's a people pleaser within this person who's very stubborn. Like, they're very stubborn and controlling, but they also got some people pleasing in them too. But Spirit said they want to people please the wrong people. This person also will dumb themselves down. And if they were to be whatever their true self is, which is a divine femme or divine masculine, if they were to walk in that, they don't realize how much abundance and creativity and fresh starts that they would attract to the point where life would be fruitful. This person is staying on a lower vibration. That's why dangers and money matters, and they have broken wishes, and they got unsuccessful outcomes to their problems because they're staying in a lower vibration. Also, Spirit said they may have a jealous tendency because getting together with friends and announcement, I heard somebody jealous of what somebody got to say. So somebody could be getting married or announcing their new ventures and their blessings, and your person is feeling some kind of way. I heard that too. So you got a very conflicted person here, that would rather pretend to be something they're not, but at the same time not sure what they are, if that makes sense. So they could be very intelligent, but they dumb it down for those friends that encourage reckless behavior, encourage foolishness. But most people don't resonate with that person. Even if they do, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something inauthentic about a person not being able to take that mask off and be themselves. So inauthentic that you looking at them, but it's not them. Like, I know this chick on Instagram. She got a lot of followers. We cool, but I noticed that her follower count does not match her engagement, and like how you put it, a major way, like a major way. There's no way that those are genuine followers because they don't. And so, and when I questioned her about it a little bit, I didn't really get too invasive. You know, I got a vague answer, and he told me what I needed to know, but it let me know there's something inauthentic about that person because 90% of them followers are bots. And yeah, a lot of people back in the day and used to pay for those bots to big up their channel. I don't know if they, I guess they still do it because shoot, they try to get in my DMs and offer it, and I don't fool with it. But there is something I always felt like she was holding back, regardless of her follower count. This is the type of energy I'm pulling. Somebody who, um, um, somebody is not authentic. They don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. And they pay for bots. Maybe they pay for likes, shares, subscribes. I don't know. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about the past energy. Yeah, trouble and accusations. Somebody tells me that this person is in their survival mode. They're not the most honest person. So they get themselves into a lot of trouble. They get accused of a lot of things. They probably can't back up, can't support. Gets them in trouble all the time. Tell me more about right now. A period of frustration and lessons to be learned. So this person is, the wish is not being granted. They've been stubborn and aggressive currently. And then they got a lot of frustration. This person has to learn their lessons. Whatever that is. They need to learn it. Spirit said they got to learn it. Tell me more. You need to defend yourself. I don't feel like you, this not your energy. I feel like this person is always on the defense from lying, from those troubles and accusations because they're not authentic. You know what I'm saying? They put that mask on and they keep that shield up a lot. Tell me more, Spirit, about sunrise. Tell me more. We got scissors, disappointment, and some affair. They've been cut out of something. Straight cut. That's the clarity that they're getting. They've been cut out. And it got to do with money and opportunity. They've been cut out of opportunities. And then we got, this came out too, unsettling times, need to plan ahead. Well, damn. All right, bottom of the deck. Stepping into a new experience. What's up, Bite? What's just going on with you? So, you know, just trouble with this person. They got a lot of stuff. I heard jail time is possible. I don't know if it's jail time over money or jail time over lack of paying off, you know, what you owe type thing. I don't know. But it's jail time. Somebody facing jail time in their life. It could be the person in their family. Yeah. So, somebody in their family could be going to jail. Because the unsuccessful outcome to a problem, unsettled times, need to plan ahead, being cut out, trouble and accusations. But yet the rose is here. Ain't that something? The only positive, real positive card here is a rose. Damn. Yeah, they want to be recognized, but Spirit said, recognize for what? I heard recognize for what? There's nothing positive here to be recognized for. Somebody want to be recognized for just being. You know what I heard? um, she done changed the name of her channel, so I can't remember what it's called now. But this sister that does you know those skits when you of the universe and the person is the person and universe is universe, that type of thing, right? But she plays both characters. So she was saying well, she wasn't universe. She was like the dude that I'm dating and then me. And so she was playing herself and she was playing the dude. And the dude said, you know, I love you so much because of what you know, you bring so much to my life. She said, well, what do you bring to my life? He said, well, you make me a better person. She was like, and what do you make better for me? He said, well, the more you pour into me, the better I am for both of us. And how she said, and how do you betterize me? And he could never answer that. I'm getting like this somebody want to be recognized for something, but they ain't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's given somebody might have been charming in the past with Rose, um, but it was a very minimal offer. Cause you got really sad energy here with seeking out information to help them. So somebody does need help. Wish will not be granted. And again, I'm just getting copycat imprint type energy. Like somebody might have charmed somebody just to imprint that onto somebody else, and it's not working because they're not seeking out the right information. Now somebody's about to step into a new experience. And let me tell you, this card, like the words sound great, stepping into a new experience. But I don't know, but the back of the card reminds me of somebody in jail. If you look at the windows, or I don't know what this even is on both sides, but it reminds me of like an old jail. It's just giving incarceration. Like somebody got to go to jail. I don't know. And that's a very new experience. Maybe somebody never went to jail, but they about to go. There's trouble and accusations here, period, frustration, lesson to be learned, stubborn and aggressive person. We got need to defend yourself, disappointment in some affair. This and the affair that their disappointment is, it says affairs with the family. So somebody's family got them sad and unsettled. You bridges are being burnt. Damn. Yo. This is shit. Sometimes I'd be like, Spirit, you trying to tell me something positive. Because last reading, it was like somebody wanted forgiveness and they wanted something positive, but they still had to work on a lot of shit. Right here, whatever somebody going through, it's going to be real, real hard on them. It's gonna be real, real hard, and it revolves around family. So the challenge with the family, and I feel like this bloodline family, not the family you create, not the soul tribe. This is, shit ain't working out. And if they tried to imprint somebody, copycat somebody into the family, it's not gonna draw the attention that they want. And it could be the family member wanting recognition for something that they did. But this is a lot of misery somebody's going through. And I don't see the light. I'm gonna pull a different deck, but I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's like it's given I'm hearing misunderstandings, but it's also given like toxicity and a lot of nihilism. Somebody don't want to give up, but they unhappy, with the darkness of things, or, unwilling to let go. Nihilism. That character, if anybody ever seen, let me know in the comments if you ever seen True Blood. And then I'm going to tell you what this is like. If you ever seen the seasons of True Blood, hit me up with a high five, like you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen it, I think it's on Amazon. No, HBO Max. You should watch it. It's very revealing about character. But yeah, let me know if you've seen it in the comments. If you haven't, say that too. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? You get them XP points for commenting. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, top fans. It ain't the same as what you call it. Oh, I didn't pin. It's not the same as what you call it. But let me know if you've seen True Blood. I don't know who you think you are, but I know this part is true. I wanna do bad things. So y'all never seen True Blood? Oh my God, y'all missing out. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Tell me about this past energy with these trouble, accusations, seeking out information for help. Ooh, judgment in reverse. So somebody was not self-aware in the past energy. You know, this is my card for irreconcilable differences. So you may not have seen eye to eye with somebody to the point where it's no longer, you're no longer interested in a rebirth or a new start. And that's in the past energy, right? So you came to some conclusion about somebody in your life that it's just not going to work. Also, Spirit said this person has not had deep reflection. This is also is given, like, I can't take accountability for my actions because that would be too much like right. You know what I'm saying? I can't take accountability because I'm not willing to sacrifice what's needed. That's what the judgment is really about. It's like you're unwilling to sacrifice what's needed to have. As you can see, she's sacrificing, look like her soul, for a new beginning, a new start, right? But here, there's none of that. There's no sacrifice. There's no trying. There's no doing anything different. That's why the stubborn energy, aggressive person must be here. So you saw that in somebody. In spite of the roles or the love that you might share with this person, you saw that. They're not willing to change, or they're not willing to grow. They're not willing to sacrifice that which makes them unhappy. And you know what that does though? When you surrender a connection like that, that puts you in alignment for that thing or that person or those circumstances to be what it is that you need. When you surrender though. Tell me more, Spirit. So, and we got the Sun. So somebody is depressed. Shit. Yeah, they depressed. Okay, so y'all haven't seen it, but I'm gonna give y'all a clue. There, and I'm not gonna say the name of the person, but if you see it, you'll know it instantly. There's a character who has a mother wound, a serious mother wound. And throughout the series, she's constantly trying to repair the mother wound. Actually, they go back and forth with each other trying to repair it, but it always breaks. That's what this feels like. Like they're constantly separating, getting back together, separating, getting back together. With the mother. The mother has an alcohol problem. Then she don't have the alcohol problem. She got a character problem. Then she seems like she working on herself, but then she ain't working on. It's just, and I'm only repeating that. I'm repeating the series, but I'm only on starting episode. I'm sorry, season 3, and I don't seen them go back and forth for countless times. I don't even know. And it's not a healthy dynamic. They haven't gotten the help that they need. I don't remember if they do or not in this. No, they don't. I don't think they do. But all I can say is the back and forth alone is exhausting watching it. That part of the thing, because they can't ever see eye to eye. The mother's never mothered. but the child was always able to get it from some other source, right? The mother though was always only self-absorbed. It's a lot going on. um this is why this affairs with the family is here. An unsettled time, needed plan again, unsuccessful out. So every time they tried to come back together, it was unsuccessful. It didn't work. And um yeah, I don't want to get too more. It's a whole lot more. Oh gosh, it's good though. Not the whole. I mean, the whole series is good. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh Lord, what is going on? Whose energy is this, man? Ten of Swords is betrayal here. And I'm telling you about this show, and I'm not pulling the energy of the show. This is a fictional show, but it's real, real to a certain degree, real people. But somebody literally going through this shit because Ten of Swords is betrayal. Somebody is depressed over betrayal. Over the fact that somebody got a lack of awareness, a lack of an awakening, and a lack of sacrifice in order to change or be better. It's here. Like somebody, so you had to 86 this whole situation. Like you could not proceed. Spirit said you could not keep this going. You could not re-engage or fresh start with this person. You can't. Ten of Swords. They betrayed you, hurt, lied. You know what I'm saying? Cheated, stole, whatever. They did it. They did the most. With 10 swords, there can't be no other sword to put in your back. So this person either did everything at once or just kept doing shit. Because you let them to a degree or you were caught off guard. Either way, this person betrayed you. Tell me more, Spirit. Damn. 10 of Wands. This person tramples all over your boundaries, or they don't know what a boundary is. Okay? They don't respect your boundaries. They don't know what they are. This person makes a person weak. Okay? Like you feel like a jellyback when it comes to this person because you cannot defend yourself, or you know what I'm saying? It's just too much, or you give up. Oh, that's what it is. Spirit say you give up. It's not that they can trample your boundaries anymore. You give up. You're not fighting for this no more. You're not trying to hold on to it anymore. Okay. Spirit said you let it go. Okay, got it. Tell me more, Spirit. Looky, looky. Sucky, sucky. Yeah, and this person, Hermit, they don't Spirit said they don't respect good advice. They don't listen well. They don't learn from mistakes, Spirit said. This person repeats a lot of mistakes. And if they were ghosting you, they don't want to ghost right now. Okay? Not to say they don't wouldn't ghost you in the future. But right now, they don't want to be in ghost mode. This person want to be seen. That's why the rewards and merit is here. They want to be seen. But this person don't listen. When the hermit don't learn nothing when they turn within, is because they're not truly self-evaluating. This is somebody that will isolate, but they don't truly self-evaluate, or they don't really understand what that means. And this is a Page of Cups. So yeah, they want a new beginning. Definitely, that's here. They want a new start. They they may even apologize, but it's a baby apology, and that it's not the most mature. Um, it's a start, but it's not nothing significant based on what I see going on. I feel like somebody's in survival mode and shit is up the creek with them. Like they going through it right now. And they may want to reignite something or open a door when it comes to you, but it's mainly because they got a lot of shit going on. They depressed. They feel they betrayed you, but they also got betrayed. You didn't gave up on this situation. Now they want to be seen. Now they want to stop being a ghost. But you left them in the cemetery where they belong. And they didn't want to sacrifice in the past. So that's why judgment is in reverse, which is still judgment, which means you had to call judgment on this person, like sis or bruh, not me. Like, you ain't gonna do me like that. Hmm. You know? Alright, tell me more about this seeking out information, but this lack of sacrifice. Yeah. You lost a lot of hope when it came to this person. Star reverse. You can't really see how it could work anymore. Or you lost the ability to believe in their potential. You lost the ability to believe. Period. Like, this person has done a lot. And their lack of self-awareness is not assurance of anything with you. And we got the sun and the star in reverse. Sun, star, judgment. Shit. Shit. Damn. Mm-mm. Yeah, you got 4 major arcana. Dang. Tell me more. I'll take that. That's too many. One at a time, spirit. Yeah, this person feels defeated. And they feel a little lost with they don't know what'll work. This person doesn't know how to strategize a way in. They just feel like you have too much clarity. And because you see right through them, their lies and deceit and all that, not nonsense ain't gonna work no more. It's not working anymore. That's why there's a wish will not be granted. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me about this betrayal with the Ten of Swords. Come on. Oh, is that one? Yeah. So now we got the moon in reverse. You know, this person is, whether they wanted to or not, has made things abundantly clear where they stand, how they stand, and what they stand on. You got the 18, 19. So, I'm sorry, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this person is like closing out this relationship, whether they like it or not, and not in a good way. You know, they're closing things out with you with betrayal. They're clarifying deep, dark emotions, illusions, and delusions. You might have been very deluded by this person's actions or potential or their charm, right? They may have come off as something maybe in the past you thought was worth your while, but Spirit said they're not. They're not worth your while because they will not do what's necessary. They will only do what's serving them. And they feel defeated right now. They feel like they're unable to get with you in the way they want to. Meaning, like, is their way of the highway type energy, and you know, they want to imprint, they want to project you onto somebody else, but they also wear a mask too. Spirit said, and they don't know who they are. That's why they want to imprint you on somebody else, because they feel like that's how you do it. You go be a chameleon, you go watch somebody how they do it, and then you go push that off onto somebody else. It don't work like that, but somehow this person thought that it would. And now they got unsuccessful outcomes to problems. Looky, looky. That's how this works. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this 7 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Now they looking out the front door. You were. This is the 3 of Wands, so it's giving third-party situation. And that's the challenge. They might have kept that person and triangulated you in your life too long, and you was like, no, call judgment. You ain't sacrificed. They should have sacrificed that person. And not only sacrifice the person, but try to figure out who they are. I don't think they know. That's what I'm getting. They don't know who they are. Yep, drinking. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Wands. They know who you are, though. They know you know who you are. Big difference. They know who you are, and they know you know who you are. I just feel like this person, though, This is a very stubborn, hard-head, delusional, yeah, liar. Seven of Swords. They're a liar. They sneaky devil bastard. I don't know if they're a bastard, but they're a sneaky devil. I'm surprised the devil card didn't come up. This person is a liar. How they said when we was a kid, liar, liar, pants on fire. This person is a liar, liar, pants on fire. This person is always trying to strategize. This person also, oh, they're very naive in the lies too. You know, this person thinks they're smarter than you, but they're not. Things aren't really going well for them. So I don't know. Oh, Spirit said because they've been delusional. But this person been very delusional to think they will get away with the lies they perpetrate when it comes to you, to when it comes to being against you in some way. Hmm. Oh God. Oh God. Like how? How? You know, only Delulu people take their time to come up against the wrong ones. Try to project onto the wrong ones. Lie to the wrong ones. Play games. Yeah, it is repeating itself. And but the thing is, it's unsuccessful, right? It's unsuccessful. This person took a lot of risks fucking with you, collective. Took a lot of risk playing in your energy. And the risks are not paying off because they risked it. You know, this is a very stubborn, aggressive person, like they said, because this person is very hard headed. They might have gotten advice past energy. They may have gotten advice or they may have asked for help. But they did what they wanted to do. Very stubborn. Giving what's some things? Fixed sign energy, like I got it. I'm gonna do it my way. And their way don't make no damn sense. Or however they learned it maybe through their family, how to treat you is backfiring on them. You know, maybe their fans, Lord, maybe they got fans. Maybe their friends and family, mostly family, told them that, you know, do this and this person will chase you. Do this person, they'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Play them like this, play them like that. And so this person is emulating everything they learn, trying to play with you, and it's not working. It's actually backfiring in multiple areas of this person's life. That betrayal, them lies, none of that's working for this person. But then here you are, likely outcome, still on top. So whatever they was thinking, whatever betrayal they had for you, it's not against you. It's not doing anything to you at all. You still standing. You still good. You unbothered or unfrustrated. You're nonchalant in a healthy way. Not for the sake of I'm just gonna be stoic and not say anything. No, you good. You quiet in a good way. This person wouldn't know what to do with your energy because they're still in survival mode. So if they lie because they think they got a justified reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't working. None of them lies has gotten them anywhere when it came to you. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Let me show you. That's the card right here. Unsuccessful outcome to the problem. So treating you like however they've treated you is not going to get them anywhere with you. Spirit said they pretty much blew that in the past energy. Now, the person is still in survival mode. This person still thinks of you. This person still wants a fresh start with you. But based on what I see, there's nothing to indicate they actually deserve it. Nothing. Nothing here. Nothing to see here that demonstrates they actually deserve any more opportunities with you. With broken wishes, broken bridges. This person also, when they took risk, they took it in a way that the things that they did actually offended you or others that they were involved with. Could be a close friend they had. They This person was disrespectful. Hmm. They were disrespectful, and they didn't care how anybody else felt in any given situation with them. They did what they felt it was best for the affairs of the family. That's the most important thing to them. So they may use you to support the family, may lie to you to support the family. Hmm. Yep, this person will be coming with some bullshit. But there's definitely some childish shit going on with this person, and I just feel like, we over it, collective. We are over it. Like, the veil is too thin, to let somebody cost you any peace, any drama. The veil is super thin. This person is not able to keep up a facade with you. You know this person better than they know themselves. But this person is caught up in the matrix of their problems, the stuff, the web that they weave. You know what I'm saying? They caught up in that matrix. And it would take a lot more than you have to give to get them out of it. This person has to want to not be part of it in order to get out of this. So in the meantime, they're going to keep experiencing karma and lessons, and having bad outcomes and problems and bad luck. You know what I'm saying? This person feels like everything is a bad luck to them, but it's not. It's really not. It's them. They are their luck. You know? Oh, if anybody wants to donate your reading, now would be the time to indicate it. Please read the pinned comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell. That way you're notified whenever I come on. Now, sometimes the notifications don't work. Check in anyway. See what I'm doing. Check in anyway. Say, hey. I can say, hey, back, bitch. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, share, subscribe though. Make sure you ring that bell. But yeah, so your person though, back to your person. If this person, well, ain't no if. I feel like you've already, I don't know, giving up hope on this person, sorting stuff out, fixing their life. Yeah, I feel like you've already done that already. You've already let that go. That's why you can sit in your Queen of Wands energy and revel in the respect that you deserve. Mm-mm-mm. Well, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. If you like a live donation reading or active subscriber reading, follow the pinned comments. Active subscribers do not pay. If I've never seen you, or we have never seen you before, you can go ahead and follow the pinned comments, and that way you get your reading. But y'all got somebody in your midst, or in your energy, that's kind of kind of more of a hater than they are a supporter. Mm-hmm. Damn, what's so funny? What I miss? Let me clear this energy with some Palo Santo. But yeah, you got a miserable person in your midst, y'all. And they got some sad shit going on with their family members. Probably family members they keep trying to get to emulate you, but it ain't gonna work. I mean, they don't know. I don't know. Some people know what they doing. Some people are clueless. I feel like this person might be a bit of both with that naiveness of the Page of Cups. Yeah. Because your energy is this Queen of Wands sitting on top. And I think they just now starting to understand that they need to do something better or different. They can't match your vibe lying about who they are or wearing a mask. They can't, their representative is only temporary. That's when you first get to know somebody, you put your representative out there. You know, show your best self. Be on your best behavior. You know. I got you, sis. But your representative is a temporary mask. Eventually, that mask falls off. The truth is revealed. Shit got to go clean. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we gonna use the Kipper deck. Alright, Spirit is Rochelle niece being cheated on by her husband. Let us see. Unbothered. If he is, she not complaining. Like you know what I mean? Like she's not gonna leave. Tell me more, Spirit. She ain't gonna worry about it. She gonna do everything in her power to hold on to him. Yep. She would do whatever's in her power to hold on to it. She will let him cheat and do whatever the fuck he wants. Tell me more, Spirit. She's a pick-me. Yep, a pick-me that's in bondage. I don't know if he's giving her the soft life or she's just trauma bonded to him, but she's in bondage. Ooh, manipulation. Oh my God. So he lies to her all the time. And she, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I told you earlier today, some people drink the poison and like it. Like, so, you know, even if that's the case, you couldn't do anything about it because she liked what's being done to her, meaning she's okay with it. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, starseed. That's the child. The starseed is a production of this union. An achievement. He might even be public with his cheating. To be honest with you, he might be like, you know, like a best friend could see him, and then this dude be like, "Babe, you know that wasn't me." Have pictures of it. Have on the same shit. Like, nah, that ain't me. I met this dude look just like me. Like he would just lie. But his shit is public. Tell me more about unbothered, Spirit. I just feel like she looked the other way and lets that be. Tell me more, Spirit. Come on, what? Spirit got something to say. Concerned. She appears to be unbothered, but she's very concerned. Tell me about this voodoo. Before I pull this card, I heard that she has multiple practitioners that she may go to, and maybe she puts love potions on them or does some type of spell work. Tell me more about bondage. What I say? She got multiple practitioners she goes to put a love spell on him. She's trying to keep him stuck with bondage. She's trying to keep him attached to her. You know, people do that all the time. It don't always work. Nine times out of 10, it will backfire, but people do it. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep. and she keep up the ritual at home. So there's things that they told her to burn, to set out, sage the house, whatever. If, you know, he had an understanding or an inkling, he may not accept it, but this is against his free will. Okay, she's not really telling him this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, but she's doing it to hold on to him because she's getting very specific instructions on what to do. Tell me more, Spirit. She did it to produce a child. Yep, she did it to produce a child. Love offer. The love offer was a child. I don't know how many kids she got from the husband, but she did it, or whatever she's doing, to produce a child, to keep them tethered, right? To block his access so he can't leave. To keep him in bondage. Look what I made for you. Look what I birthed for you. Yep. So what is she, what was the question? Is she being cheated on? Yeah. He's still gonna fuck around, but he's attached to her circumstances. Who she is. Regardless of who he cheat on her with, he's still gonna go back to home because she doing shit to him. That shit ain't gonna work out long term. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it does backfire. It tends to cause resentment between the person who has um been the one charmed, especially when they come to and realize what they're doing or how they're behaving. It's not what you want. Take out resonate. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell anytime I'm notified anytime I'm on. You got somebody on your hands here that's causing somebody, like, trying to do love spells, but they may even be brainwashed themselves. I feel like it's a combination. He gives her the poison and she drinks it. And her gift to them was maybe a child or something like that. Oh, okay, y'all, what are y'all gonna Wawa? Give me some ice in a big XL cup, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. I don't feel like going. Oh, she shit out a kid just to keep him. Wow. Yeah, well, she already did the most. He's free to clear to do what he want. She's gonna keep that as a, it's like she won't even necessarily use it as a weapon against him. She would just kind of look the other way, be unbothered. Wow. You're welcome. You are welcome. Whew. Well, I mean, that shit was clear as hell. That was clear as a bell. Anybody else want a active subscriber reading or a live donation reading? Let me know. Answer a question or do a general. What you feeling brave for? Let's see what we can do. If you aren't interested, you know, I'll pick up on that very soon. Oh, okay. I see you, Bite. I was about to shut it down. Well, you're an active subscriber. That's fine. You can donate if you want to tonight. All right. right, Spirit, give me a message for bite. What do they need to know? What is a general? What is a general reading? What's a general energy for bite? What do they need to know in order to be aware of? Oh, tell me more, Spirit. Oh, you doing some type of rituals? Tell me more, Spirit. Moving on. Or somebody, oh, are you coming out of a ritual? Tell me more, Spirit. 2 cards came out. We got karmic masculine and we got animosity. That's the bottom of the deck. Love offer. I'm gonna have to clarify all this shit here because I don't know what kind of ritual you've been up to, but it has something to do with moving on. There's a karmic masculine here and there's animosity. So you're dealing with somebody with animosity if that's not you. Somebody's very let me turn to the cards so you can see. Either disappointed, rude, nasty, a rude, nasty person. The karmic masculine is in a challenge and a lesson. So there's some lessons to be learned about being karmic, about accepting, because karmic masculines don't have boundaries. So dealing with boundaries, being low vibrational, not being in a good, healthy mind or physical way, because karmic masculines they can be very, very. That's your dusty sun, nasty, or what you call it? Oh Lord, fuck boy energy. You know, somebody ain't learning lessons, very self-centered, but also dealing with somebody very, very rude and nasty. Now, I don't know what the love offer is about unless the karmic masculine energy is trying to sucker somebody in, or they crying because, you know, that's the Ace of Cups, and that's a cup for me for crying. But anyway, moving on is here. Now, that's in the hidden energy. So I feel like you moving on or letting go, or maybe you're surrendering something. But somebody was trying to do spell work. It could be, no. It's more than words of affirmation. It's more of a intent and purpose. Tell me more about the voodoo spirit. Which, oh, okay, so sweetheart. Somebody trying to call in a sweetheart. Tell me more about the ritual. Lust. Okay. So you know, I just heard sex magic. I heard somebody who pleasures themselves at the thought of somebody else, and it is given at the thought of this sweetheart energy from the past. Unless that's the feminine energy doing that, but I don't think so. I feel like it's the masculine, karmic masculine, that is lusting after somebody. Oops. Tell me more about moving on. So who's moving on and from what? Manifestation. Somebody want to move on to where they really want to be. Yeah. So you are either moving on to where you really want to be, or in the process of manifesting, trying to manifest that. But then you know, if you doing rituals, you may be doing actual magic. I heard it works. I don't know. It could work. It might not work. I don't know. Oh, shit. Yeah, and you got a karmic femme. I don't know what you dabbling in. I think you need to be very, very careful with it, because either you're the karmic masculine or you're the karmic femme. I feel like the karmic masculine is probably more likely, but y'all are both in distorted energy. That is the challenge and lesson, how to get right. Because the karmic femme is that raggedy bitch energy. Okay? And the karmic masculine is a fuckboy energy. Either way, that's not good at all. Somebody moving on. It could be this Queen of Cups energy. Tell me more. Tell me about animosity, Spirit. Who got the animosity? What is that? Oh, shit. Too many cards. Can't take all that. But the veil is thin. So if you think, or somebody thinks that they're hiding something, they're not. It's not well hidden at all. It's actually, people see right through it. Tell me more, Spirit. You rich guy. Animosity and a rich guy. Why is the rich guy and animosity together here, Spirit? Tell me more about that. Oh, shit. Damn. Divinity. Oh. So, are you in a situation where you've been trying to clean up your life, but there's somebody who, they don't want you to do that? Somebody wants you to stay low vibrational. They want you to be in their karmic energy, and they don't want you to change. That's why they got animosity, because they don't want you to be good. It's almost like somebody who will shame you and hold you back for being a better person or trying to be a better person, especially for trying to move on. It is somebody that want to keep you back. What's the bottom of the deck? Yeah, and then you got an earth angel. So either you want to make, either the earth angel made an offer to you or you want to make one. But there is somebody that would prefer you be low vibrational. But you are trying to manifest moving on. But your challenge in the lesson is to stop being low vibrational. And this person with this animosity is like, I know the fuck you lying. You ain't leaving me. I don't know where you think you going. That type of shit. That person that's got that has the animosity is an energy vampire. They want to suck you dry, and they see you as rich. Like, like when I mentioned True Blood, the thing is, it's about vampires, right? But there's other creatures and shit like that in it. But one of the things about the vampires is they do suck your blood. They pull you on your energy. And a lot of them, they talk about character in the show. I'm kind of glad I'm rewatching it, because it was really good to me before, but I'm seeing different nuances now. They are battling with the fact that they used to have empathy and they used to be human. But when they crossed over to be a vampire, they're no longer human. But they always need a human to suck from. They always need to pull on somebody's energy. And the sweeter, the better. Meaning, the more you try harder, the more they want that blood. You know what I mean? Like, they try to act like they are happy with their lifestyle, but they never can see the sun. Very, very miserable individual. Wow. Well, if you moving on, let me see, lust here. You have to overcome temptations. This person tempts you, or they pull out temptations to hold on to you, right? They are very wicked, they also know that you want to either give a love offer to an earth angel, or that you have been given an offer from an earth angel. But they do things to tempt you, to keep you still, to keep you in that low vibrational state, because they like that state. That karmic masculine, you match and they fly. This is like this, really, this person is your counterpart. Meaning y'all y'all do the dance together. And they don't want to see you they don't want you to get off the dance floor. They want to keep dancing with you. And they don't want you to do better in life. with the rich guy in divinity, because God forbid you become a better person and you leave them stuck with animosity. Well, wow. Does the church say amen? This is horrible. Tell me about moving on again, Spirit, with this manifestation, because we might as well. We ain't doing nothing else, and I'm about to go. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, so now you want to move on because they was lying to you all the time. This person fed a lot of bullshit in your ear, talked to you nicely, but then lied to you at the same time, insinuated a lot of shit. You know how some people do is they don't say this person did da 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 da. They say that would be such a disappointment if they were really that horrible by doing such and such to you. Oh, that would be, you know what I'm saying? Like they dance around a situation, plant seeds in your head, but don't really come out and accuse. You gotta be careful with people that whisper falsities into your head. I don't even know if that's a word, but you get what I'm saying. Like they lie, they get in your ear. They also tell you what they think you want to hear. So you could be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe that the earth angel would offer me bullshit in a cup when they're not. They didn't. That's not what they did. Why is lust here? Why is lust here, Spirit? Oh, okay. So I don't know if this person always had you crying in a mentally unstable way, or they are emotionally and mentally unstable, or the two of you are, because I would think the two of you would be with karmic masculine and karmic femme. And this don't have to be a lover. This could be a parent that's just want you to emotionally regulate them because they're not stable. Tell me about these two, the karmic masculine and karmic feminine. Who are they? What is that, Spirit? Well, both of y'all got a lot of confusion and illusion. So you need to seek mental health support. You know, this is like going to counselor and unpack the bad situations you claim to come from, because you dealing with a lot of confusion and delusion. You got people lying to you that who are mentally and emotionally unstable. And on top of that, you have your own mental and unstable kind of energy that comes from within. So you need to go seek some help and support on a mental health thing. Maybe unpack what y'all been through so that you can understand it better. Yeah, well, that person ain't gonna let you go. Also, you have to move on in order to get healthy, and that's what you need to keep on doing. Whatever it takes, you better get out of that situation, because you cannot heal in the location that got you sick. Like, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like a healthy piece of I don't know. Let's just make it up, is a bowl of candy, but you can't be a carrot in a bowl of candy and think just because somebody eat that carrot, you gonna be healthy. You still eating all that candy. It's like it's toxic. I don't know how to put it, but you get what I'm saying. You cannot. Tell me more about this animosity. Exactly. Well, you better get out that water. I'll tell you this. I'm glad you said that. When my father took me to Jamaica, I was like, he used to take me to the shore every summer, Jersey Shore. When I got to Jamaica and saw how clear that water was, I never wanted to get back in that nasty ass water again. Ever, 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 ever. It didn't impress me no more. Now, granted, I was a bit older, but, teenager, but after that, oh no. After I seen real blue water and stepping into it, you couldn't pay me to get back in that nasty water. Bliss. They know that you want to be in a blissful situation with somebody. Your animosity person is very, very jealous. Mm. Yeah, I don't. Let me see the bottom of this deck. Yep. Your person, whoever that is, whoever your karmic is, the masculine or the feminine, whoever is your counterpart, they are jealous and envious, and they got full of animosity, and they are not going to just let you go easily into a new situation with somebody that you could potentially be happy or with. Um, yeah. So you better get some help and clear up all this mental confusion, because an earth angel is not going to accept that in their life either. Um, you can offer all the love you want to, but an earth angel is going to see through it, because they're going to be able to see through the veil. And as soon as you present yourself, if you're still in that karmic energy, that will go absolutely nowhere. And that whoever your karmic is going to enjoy your humiliation. They're going to enjoy the fact that you haven't you weren't successful, or maybe that you haven't fully changed, and or they're going to tempt you, because lust is here, so they're going to tempt you in some way to keep you stuck with them. Mm-mm. Good, I hope so. I hope so, because somebody aims to keep you stuck. I don't know if you can see these cards. This is the energy they will want you in, because this is who they are. This is who and what they are, and they want to keep you from your happiness. They're not even trying to keep you from money, or they'll keep your money. They'll take your money because rich guys he. But this is more about you being unhappy, because for bliss to be here, sweetheart to be here, rich guy, divinity, they do not want to see you happy. Okay. So work that out. Mm. All right. So, look, this bent up into my. I'm glad I didn't bend the card. It says ask for help. I don't know if you may have the right people or you may not. But it says, are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time to ask for help. You're not a superwoman, or we'll say superhuman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we are open to the help that is around us, universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they start appearing. So you need to ask for help. Look, spirit guides, but asking for help on a physical level, they can help bring your spirit guides. People know more. People know more than we know sometimes. We gotta accept that. Tell me more. One more. Protect you from it. You already did, girl. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading y'all comments wrong. My bad. Black Cherry. I just read bite as yours. Mm-hmm. As you should. Come on. You already did. Talking too much. And believe. Oh, you're a unicorn. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. And you saw the thumbnail that says, I don't chase, I align, right? I attract, I align. That's what I believe. I don't, when I connect with people and I connect situations, it's because they're in alignment with one another. Otherwise, it don't work. It won't work if there's resistance. And I don't believe in resistance personally. And I'm speaking collectively. I don't believe that if I got to fight so hard for something, I used to say this saying, "Oh, I love hard." I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to love and hard. Love and hard are not in the same frequency. Okay, and I used to believe that I had to keep trying hard, hard, hard. No, I don't believe that no more. That's why I don't chase. I align. Period. Because if it's meant to be, it's going to be, and I don't mean I gotta wait for somebody to show up type shit. It's like what's naturally supposed to be in my life is just going to be there. Not because I forced it or I controlled it or whatever. It's more because I put in the proper level of effort for it to be there. You know what I'm saying? Meaning there's some type of reciprocity in that process. That's why it's supposed to be there. Not that I had a wish upon a star and I waited for it to show up. I actually took the right amount of action to attract what it is that I needed and allowed it to come as it's supposed to come. Yeah, I don't believe in overdoing shit no more. I felt like I used to, but I don't think that's like now that I know more, love and hard don't resonate. It don't make no sense actually. It don't make no sense. Aw, this what you truly desire. Ain't that right? That was on the bottom of the deck. That's what you really want. That's all we ever really want. No man is an island. We can't, all that hyper independent shit don't work. We need to have and be with the right people in the right circumstances, the right situations, so that we can thrive to as one. But go get your head checked, babe. That's important. And you got somebody is fucking literal. You have a literal vampire in your midst, sucking you by dry. Oh no. All right, y'all. So that's the readings. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it was helpful. You know how we do in the spiritual lounge. I feel a class session coming up this week. Don't know what the topic is, but I already know it's coming. As long as I got the script, so I make sure that y'all can fully comprehend what it is. Um, but yeah, I got a class session coming up. Let me see now. Oh, we got Thanksgiving coming up. I might even get on Thanksgiving if y'all ain't doing nothing. I'll get on late as it is, so you could be just relaxing after eating a bunch of food and just chilling with your family. Or we could kick it on Thanksgiving. I'm cooking, but I don't feel like I'm doing too much. Because we ain't doing a bunch of people at my house. I just don't feel like it this year. This ain't the year for all of that. You know what I mean? Um, I should be here. Oh, yeah, I don't have no class tomorrow. So tomorrow be ideal. Let me think. Yeah. Tuesday might be ideal. No, Tuesday might not be. No, Wednesday might not be because prep for Thursday. Just because, You know what I'm saying, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful turkey day where you gobble up all kinds of goodies. Um, yeah. I'm going to bid y'all adieu for now. I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Alrighty. Peace.